We are in the Lake District. It is, I think it's the 16th of January, and we're gonna go around the lake. It's Wastwater, Wastwater Lake, which is just over there. We are at the National Trust car park, where, if you're a member of National Trust, we have parking for free. All you have to do is your membership card, you just scan it underneath, well, in the ticket machine, pay and display, and it gives you a ticket to stick in your window. So that's pretty cool. There's snow in the peaks, so it looks pretty epic, and because it's relatively clear low down, you can see the reflections in the water in the lake, and it looks pretty awesome. So we're with my nan today, so we're not going to be going up the hills for once. This time we're going to stick around low, around the lake, just go for a gentle walk and enjoy the scenery. Right, let's crack on. The good thing about coming here in winter, well, in January, is that it's, what is it, I think it's just before 12, and there's plenty of space in the car park, and also there's nobody around. Well, there are people, but you don't really come across them, so you've got all of this awesome place to yourself. Scafell Pike that way, looking pretty awesome with the snow-capped peak. As of now, Joe is not allowed to criticise my routes. We basically ended up going up a stream. Like, for us it wouldn't be a major problem, but we're with my nan, so yeah. She managed though. So I'm just trying to line up a shot, because I want to walk away with like a group picture with a nice background today. And the reflection in the lake, which you can probably, the camcorder probably doesn't do it justice, but on a picture you could probably do it justice. And the reflection of the hill in the water is pretty amazing. I swear to God, my nan spends more time on her phone than your average teenager. Give her an iPhone, eh? Back walking again, just along the road, taking it easy, not really heading for anywhere specific, just out for a walk. But earlier we stopped to take the shot of the hill with the reflection in the water. Now, because the cloud cover has gone, the water was still, and that's why you got the reflection. Now there's no reflection at all, really. Partially because it's reflecting the water's reflecting the sun, but you could cure that with a polarizer. But there's little waves along the surface, and you never know. Maybe with some ND filters and try a long exposure to smooth out the water, maybe then you'll get some reflection coming up on the actual picture, but it's not guaranteed. So yeah, that's that opportunity gone for the day. Look at these trees. If you were to do a panoramic with that blue sky in the background, they look pretty funny. There's just endless compositions you should be, you could be shooting here. Like, for instance, here you've got this little beachy bit, then you've got the rocks in the background, well, foreground if you like, and then the hill in the background. Go look, wide angle, portrait mode, as in vertical as opposed to horizontal. Focus stack the rocks and the hill, and it will look pretty cool. Still can't get over the fact how awesome the hills look. Off the road, up a track. because there's snow at the peaks and it rained quite a bit, there's a lot of water coming down from the hills, but because quite a lot of it is snow, melted snow, the actual water in the streams is crystal clear. It's absolutely amazing. Can't remember the last time I've seen water like that. Whoa. You know, when I said earlier that for once we're not going uphill, apparently we are. Getting towards sort of midpoint. So we're in between hills. There's one over there, there's the other one up there. And in the background we can just see another snow-covered peak, which is looking pretty cool. Slowly starting to take the layers off now. Getting quite hot. Walking uphill, this sort of incline's not too steep, but with the sun shining from the back and absolutely no wind, you do warm up quite quick. Amazing. Shedding layers continued. Getting quite close to the tip of this bit in between the hills, and it's about 2:30 now, and about 3 o'clock we're going to make a lunch stop, enjoy the view, sit down, relax, and then probably slowly start heading back. Whew. Weather couldn't have turned up any better, really. Amazing. Stopping off for a bit of lunch now. Really cool! It would be rude not to take a shot. Okay. The only problem is this is where my L bracket would have come in handy, but I don't yet have one. So, because I want to shoot this vertical as opposed to horizontal, I think I'll take both shots and see which one I like best on the computer later. We're going to start heading down now, and we'll definitely be back. And I think next time when we come, we can't see it on the camcorder properly, but we're going to be heading up that hill there. Cool. Taking some shots, which hopefully will turn out well, but it's one of those, you never know until you open it up in Lightroom and see what you can make of it. Right, let's start heading back down. Race against the sun. Who's gonna go down first? Us or the sun? absolutely amazing. The sunset is so clear. It's absolutely stunning. If it was just me and Joe, we'd be stopping off with the cameras, but then we'd be probably heading back down with our head torches, but with my nan, not really an option. But yeah, definitely want to come back to. Okay, decision made, we're actually stopping. But you know what they say, pictures first, safety second. So, let's do it! Okay, shots fired. There's going to be a lot of stacking happening at home on the laptop because the sun is just shining right at you. There's nothing covering it up, there's no clouds or anything like that, well, nothing to stop the sun anyway. So there's going to be a lot of stitching happening on the computer later on to get a single image out of like 5 or 6 pictures. But if it turns out anything like what it actually looks like here, it's going to look absolutely amazing. Right, anyway, let's carry on. We don't really want to be calling mountain rescue now. Absolutely fabulous. Oh, and by the way, we made it to the road. We made it down in time, so we're not stranded. We're not spending the night up in the hills, which is good. Right, now back to the car, and then I don't know, either to get something to eat or to check into the hotel. Right, let's crack on. We drove back from the inn and we're staying at the Moncaster Castle coachman's quarters, which is the sort of cheap and cheerful sort of place. It's quite basic, but it'll be fine. It's not a problem. We're just staying there for one night anyway. Now, when we left the inn, you have to drive down the same narrow lane that we drove to actually get there. And the problem is, at night, spotting potholes is even more difficult than it is during the day. And we kept driving along, and then boom, the whole car just dipped and it was like an earthquake. So I've only had front tyres replaced like the other week. I'd rather not have to replace another set or another tyre, let alone have a dented alloy or something. And then literally like a minute later, an icon comes up on the dashboard saying, oh, the rear driver side tyre is underinflated. I'm like, oh god. So drove a little bit further, obviously slowly because you can't really speed at night over there anyway. Stopped off to have a look, and it looks fine-ish. So I couldn't, it wasn't like completely flat, and it didn't look flat. So maybe some air just got pushed out, and in the morning I'll just inflate it and it'll be fine for a little bit. So, because it's Saturday, I don't really fancy chasing around finding a quick fit on a Sunday. So fingers crossed, in the morning it's not going to be completely flat. I'll pump it up a little bit and we'll be on our way. Okay, so it turns out that the tyre was actually quite badly punctured, so needs replacing. Usually I'll go for Dunlops, which are like 157 quid from AA when you get a van, come around and fit them at your place. These guys only had one tyre available, and that was Michelin for £193. So yeah, brilliant. Anyway, the tyre needed replacing in the next month or so anyway, so it's no biggie. I would just rather get exactly the tyre that I want, especially when I'm paying like nearly 200 quid. So update on the tyre. So we were walking back to Quick Fit because we had a call that it's going to be about half an hour. About halfway down to Quick Fit, I get a call from them saying, "Do you know where the locking wheel nut is?" Well, it's in a glove box. That's where it should be. Well, it's not there. We searched through the car and it's not there. Okay, update on the tyre drama. Basically, the guys at Quick Fit couldn't take the wheel off because the locking wheel nut's actually gone. It's been over tightened, and they literally cannot remove the wheel. Even an RAC guy who dropped off the car, he had a look as well if he could do anything, but nah, just can't do it, can't take it. So we're having to nurse the car back home, stop off and check the wheel every now and then, make sure it's okay, top the air up a little bit, and yeah, and then I've got to sort it out sometime in the week. It'll be interesting.